This is for anyone that thinks they're a failed YouTuber, right? Ask yourself this: why are you working by yourself? I understand that YouTube is a very lonely place for people that work alone, depending on what content you make. But why are you making this yourself? What you could do is you can try and reach out to someone that may be on the same level as you, that may want to connect with, that maybe even someone outside of YouTube wants to help you with the filming so you can get better with the filming, get better with your content, etc. I feel like mainly people don't reach their goals or reach the certain numbers they want to achieve is because they're working by themselves. And it may work for some people, but it can take years and years and years to finally get to the number that you're at right now. And alongside that, I also think that what you should do is reach out to someone that does have experience, but try and ask for tips, try and ask for help. Don't just ask a bigger YouTuber with more experience than you, oh, can we collab? Because number one, they don't know you and you don't know them. Number two, that comes across as scrounging. You're scrounging them for views and followers because they are bigger than you. You don't really do that. All you have to do is just be more reasonable and realistic about the certain things that you ask towards a bigger YouTuber. I honestly think that yes, the whole productive team and the whole filming stuff side of things, you do have to get with the times with that. But sometimes it can be doing too much as well, in my opinion. But I do think that is the best way to kind of push yourself into earning more followers and more numbers through your social media. And it's not just YouTube, it's also Instagram, it's also Facebook if people are following these days, or even TikTok as well. And the thing is, that's the reason why some people are where they're at right now. It is about trying to connect with people as well. But I also think that some people tend to go for followers, go for the numbers, and tend to think that it doesn't matter. But let me be real with you, a lot of the times it does, because you want to see what content does well and you want to push that content that does well, not the ones that you feel like, oh, I want to do my own thing, do your thing. But then what if you get attached by the numbers? What if you get attached by the views you got and you're thinking, man, I've got low views, I don't have any followers, and da 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 da. But the thing is, that's another thing you need to stop doing, attaching yourself to numbers so much. Even though you can follow the whole numbers do matter thing, but at the same time, I think it's can be healthy or not healthy for the person that are trying to make it out as a YouTuber. If I'm being honest with you, I have been in that situation myself, but eventually I started to not care. It takes a bit of time, depending on who you are, to just not care or to care about something sometimes. Now, I don't like my job. I hate my job, but this is the only way to keep me in this safe space right now in order to make sure that I don't become homeless. Because if you become homeless and you lost your job, then yeah, it's going to be quite uh, desperate and also a struggle because you're not going to be in your own house to film or your own studio to film because you're too busy now trying to stay alive right now. But also, when you quit your job and you're still in the house, that's also going to be a struggle too because you're going to panic, you're gonna find a job like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But really, you need to use this as a side hustle whilst working somewhere that you may like or don't like. It's the thing about it. You need to be honest with yourself about where you're at right now sometimes. Now, privacy is key because you don't want everyone to know about who you are and what you are too many times. Unless you're okay with showing, your spouse, your kid every once in a while, and that's completely fine. What I find pointless sometimes is when YouTubers tend to show like they have a kid or a wife, but then they show glimpse of it or they show like a hidden identity of them. I'm like, bro, why don't you just not post it then? Why don't you just not post the video of you and your wife and you and your kids? Or you can just cut the scene where you don't have to show your private life or who you're staying home with. Either way, I think it's just another thing about it is that YouTube is a funny place. It's a funny, funny place. But I think that if you really want to do it, then trust me, you got to believe in yourself. You can post and post and post as much as you can, but sometimes it really depends on what you look like. Sometimes there's people that have quality, low quality cameras, but still get a good amount of subscribers. Prime example is Moist Critics. His camera angle's not that great. It's not the best. I don't expect it to be flashy, but he posts a lot of things. He posts things that goes on in the news today, things that goes on in the internet, things that just that casually just happens that are trending. That's the tactic he goes for, and it's a smart tactic. He can give you his honest opinion, his honest views about anything, honestly. And you also got to be controversial as well, but don't say things that are just over the top and just triggering happy. But then again, there are people are going to disagree with your opinions and be triggered by your opinions. As long as you stand by your word, then fine. But also be careful what you say because it can be sexist, homophobic, racist, etc., etc. And there are some things that you can't talk about that can be removed from your video, which is another thing. So honestly, all I gotta say for you guys that think that you're not gonna make it as a YouTuber is to A, be consistent. If even if it feels like you're not going anywhere, be consistent. But if that's the case, talk to someone that knows YouTube, know the people in your community. And then C, another thing is to make sure that you are putting in the hours, try and upgrade as much as you can once you gain more followers as well. And overall, have fun. Have fun with yourself. That's what I'm saying. Don't be shy to give out crappy videos here and there. I mean, it's part of the process. You can drop terrible videos, but it's all part of the process. And perfectionist kills you. So does comparison. If you're trying to perfect something all the time, then that's the issue for you stopping yourself from creating as many videos as you can. I honestly think that comparing yourself really takes the joy out of you making videos because you think you've done this for years, but then you go nowhere. But then you look at other people and you do this for years, and they've done it for years. But trust me, they've been in the same position as you. Have you seen KSI do this? He's been in the same position where, yeah, he's put out loads of videos that are terrible. He's edited videos himself. Eventually, when he had enough to gain more followers, gain popularity, gain like make videos with his friends because they had a great relationship with each other. It takes time. So eventually, you're going to have to try and build up your friendship, try and do as much as you can in terms of, let's say, do video with them, but then you do video with uh with your friends. And I also think that you need to be careful who you meet because it is hard to trust people. There are some people that are going to use you for views, and then next thing you know, you no longer talk to anyone anymore because they used you for views, which is terrible. And I don't recommend you doing this. Don't use them for views. Don't use them for followers. You need to have a good relationship with them. Obviously, do what you can with your own videos, but also give back. Give back is what I'm saying. Give back to those that helped you build your YouTube, and then give them, gifts and stuff. As maybe they might be Simon Minter who hates receiving presents, but then again, that's just him in it. It's fine. He's not a terrible person. And obviously, for saying that, I'm not trying to put him down, but the thing is, if you are friends with him, for example, and he helps you, give back, man. Like help him out. Show him that you appreciate the fact that you have helped him and he's helped you. So that's all I'm saying. I think that's all I got to say about, making it out into being a YouTuber. But trust me, hang in there. You've got this, but don't stop, is what I'm saying. There's definitely someone out there that wants to watch your videos, that could watch all day, binge watch your YouTube channel all day, binge watch your content, everything. There is someone out there. So trust me, there are gonna get views. It's better off to have at least 100 views or 1 views than to have no views. I've been there. Trust me, it is tough, but I just kept going. Even if it will take me years, I still think it's fun. I love to do this. and you should love it too. So yeah, that's my rawest content on anyone that thinks they have failed as a content creator, to just believe in themselves.